Hello, Chelsea fans. Welcome back to the channel where we bring you exclusive news and inside scoops from Stamford Bridge. Today we've got something a bit different, an exciting pre-order launch of Chelsea's 2025-26 season print special, a must-have summer guide for every Blue supporter. Continue with Make Subscribe, please. What a night for Chelsea in pre-season. The Blues cruise past AC Milan, and manager Enzo Maresca is full of praise. From the lightning-fast start, to the big performances up front, to the winning mentality he says is building in the squad. In this video, we'll break down Maresca's key comments, the tactical takeaways, and what this means ahead of the Premier League kickoff. But continue with Make Subscribe. Chelsea's head coach Enzo Maresca stood in front of reporters with one clear message. This was exactly the kind of pre-season performance his side needed. Fresh from glory at the Club World Cup, Maresca's rejuvenated squad delivered a statement win over AC Milan, prompting praise for the tempo, intensity, and composure they displayed in a short turnaround to Premier League action. Here's a detailed breakdown of his key observations, what they reveal about his approach, and how they bode for the Blues campaign ahead. 1. Background context: a truncated pre-season turnaround, celebrating success, and resetting quickly. Chelsea's 2024-25 season climaxed in extraordinary fashion. A strong league finish, Conference League triumph, and ultimately a landmark Club World Cup win in New Jersey. However, these victories came at a cost. The team's preparation window for 2025-26 was slashed to a mere 2 weeks. Maresca admitted this compressed schedule posed a challenge, but also believed the momentum from the trophies delivered a psychological edge. I can see that the mood is much better. Finishing the season the way we finished, I think it is going to give the players more energy, a boost. Make subscribe, please. 2. Match overview. Setting the tone. Early, fast start against a stiff test. Despite Milan's preseason cadence being more established, Chelsea wasted no time affirming their intent. An early own goal from Milan's Andre Kubis was rapidly followed by a precise header from João Pedro off a Pedro Neto cross, inside the opening 8 minutes. Maresca was clear-eyed in his assessment. I think the performance was very good until the red card. We started the way we wanted, intense and with a high tempo on and off the ball. This demonstrates the clear instruction from the manager: impose early pressure, disrupt Milan's rhythm, and strike decisively. 3. Adaptation under pressure. The red card pivot. Coping with a shift in dynamics. Midway through the first half, Milan were reduced to 10 men when Kubis received a red card, dramatically altering the contest's complexion. Maresca acknowledged that the energy dipped slightly thereafter, but what followed was far from undermined. The red card changed a little bit the game, but it's also normal. They started pre-season on 4 July. This was their 6th friendly. For us, it's our 2nd one. His point was salient. Milan's fuller preparation explained the natural ebb in intensity, but the win's completeness was non-negotiable. 4. Subcontinental sharpness. Strikers step up, delivering under limited time. The victory also hinged on clinical finishing from Chelsea's forward duo. Liam Delap, who had already featured in stateside fixtures, converted from the penalty spot and later wrapped up the result in the final moments. Maresca was sanguine about their roles. They are both our strikers. We need them scoring goals during the season. They will score goals for sure and miss goals for sure. But at the end, they are going to help us. Continue with Make Subscribe, please. This realistic but confident viewpoint underscores the manager's man management ethos, balancing expectation. 5. Tactical foundation. Poise meets pressure. Crafting an identity at speed. This fixture wasn't just about execution. It was about reaffirming Chelsea's strategic direction under Maresca ball, a style rooted in positional play, aggressive pressing, and midfield dominance. The early scoring evidence of structured movement and cohesion between lines reflects this tactical vision, even in imperfect circumstances. Quick control transitions, spacing optimization, and smart pressing were on display. The kind of granular execution Maresca believes breeds consistency. 6. Psychological momentum, reaffirming belief. Winning mentality, reinforced winning, breeds confidence, and Maresca's broader reflections reflect that mentality. The season's end pulled Chelsea back into Europe's elite, with Champions League qualification and silverware to show. With that comes renewed belief and energy ahead of what's a truncated but critical preseason phase. For Maresca, performance flows from shared mentality. Talent is not enough. You need sacrifice, togetherness. You need a game plan where all players think in the same way. Continue with Make Subscribe, please. 7. Forward outlook. Preparation meets pragmatism. Looking ahead with clarity. With the Premier League opener against Crystal Palace looming, the AC Milan win served as a springboard. Maresca anticipates a week of fine-tuning at Cobham to offset the preseason's limitations. His priorities are clear. Maintain intensity and mental edge. Sharpen positional and tactical cohesion. Keep the forward line confident, composed, and ready to produce across a long season. Capítulo 8. Broader implications. What it says about Chelsea's trajectory. A growing blueprint for stability. Maresca's debut season already shows meaningful signs of equilibrium and forward momentum. Continental success, Conference League winners, and Club World Cup champions. Domestic resurgence, a fast start and Champions League return. Cultural shift, a cohesive group keyed into positional discipline and shared strategy. The Milan match, as minimal as it may appear in the grander scheme, is emblematic of this progress. A when short on time, high-pressure test that the team navigated with maturity. Conclusion, approx, word count, 500, 600 words. Here's a refined recap in polished form, approx, 500, 600 words, that mirrors the detail and pacing of the analysis above. Continue with Make Subscribe, please. Recap and final thoughts. After a season that ended with silverware and global triumph, Enzo Maresca and his Chelsea squad had just 2 weeks to recalibrate before the Premier League campaign began. Their final preseason test, a home victory over AC Milan, responded in emphatic fashion. The game began with a statement, an own goal followed by a precision header from João Pedro within 8 minutes, encapsulating the intensity Maresca demands. Though a red card altered momentum, Chelsea remained composed, with Liam Delap contributing crucial goals, capped by a last-minute finish. Maresca's message was direct. The performance reflected his team's identity, high tempo, tactical clarity, and execution under pressure. He candidly noted fatigue, both mental and physical, but emphasized the emotional fuel carried over by lifting 2 trophies finalized in short succession. This match wasn't just about hitting notes, it was about signaling continuity. Maresca's broader philosophy, built on sacrifice, togetherness, and strategic coherence, is gaining real-world traction. This victory, achieved with limited preparation but unwavering belief, suggests his framework is ready for bigger challenges. As Chelsea advance into the Premier League with a boosted mindset, the Milan performance stands as a microcosm. A team confident in its process, disciplined in execution, and brimming with quiet yet undeniable momentum. That's all from Stamford Bridge, or rather from Chelsea's latest preseason showcase. Maresca leaves the pitch pleased, the fans leave encouraged, and the countdown to Crystal Palace is well and truly on. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next update on the Blues road to the Premier League.